Sup, you chuckle fucks? It's your boy Dark Raku here with What If Issei or not? Wait, fuck. Let me say that again. What if Gojo Satoru was the older brother of Issei Gojo? So yes, Issei. Well, like I did mention, this is basically part 2 of this What If, because part 1 was uploaded like a day ago, and it's already has gotten 209 views, and I think like how many likes? Let me mention that again. 206 and like 14 likes. But yeah, not the point. Also, it seems that mostly yesterday when I upload, or not yesterday, when was it? Like last night, I think it was, yeah. Mostly on Saturday on the night, I uploaded one that was called What If Aku Took over Issei's body. It seems like a lot of you really like it because there was like 220 views when I woke up or something. I don't remember. But yeah, also I done the thumbnail for that one, but not the point. I did this thumbnail, but yeah, I did 4 thumbnails, 3 of them like yesterday and the night, and 1 of them like this morning or like somewhere middle. Not the point. The reason why I'm uploading so many videos is because, well, in the very night I'm gonna be streaming like hell, because mostly an event's gonna happen in mostly Grand Cross Age of Titans. I know for a lot of you won't like, well, mostly me playing video games, because you'd rather me doing a what if, but not the point. I'm gonna be uploading it mostly. Most of the stream will be on my first channel, and yeah, I think I can stream on the second channel, but I'd rather do it on my first channel. But yeah, because I have a little bit more access in it, and my second channel, I don't really have that many people watching me. But not the point. Let me begin into this what if, and let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, this is, yeah, like I mentioned, part 2. Part 3 would be whenever, but probably tomorrow, maybe. Also, this is the other what if that I did, the other thumbnail. But yeah, I don't know, it looks decent for me, kinda. I don't know about that, but yeah. Let me go back into this what if, and let me shut the fuck up, and let me begin. So let's begin into mostly where I left it off, and that was between Sukuna Ryamo versus Issei Gojo. This is where, well, we go into, well, both of them just kind of disappearing into a blur and fighting each other. Just where, well, Issei sends a very powerful right kick, while Sukuna managed to dodge. He didn't notice the left knee that was about to smash into his face. This is where it managed to smash into his face and launch him. But yeah. But of course, with that knee right now smashed into mostly Sukuna's face, he would launch backwards and of course smash into mostly a like building in an instant. This is where, well, he gets up and looks at mostly Issei with narrow eyes. Right now with murderous eyes also. This is where, well, he looks at Issei and saying, "Why you little shit?" This is where, well, Sukuna is pissed. This is where Sukuna sends mostly his hand claw out, like he just swings his hand down, and this is where, well, like behind Issei, it just gets cut into a million pieces. Now, with Issei's body, it does get cut, but this is where it heals instantly. Issei grins with such a smile on his face. Now, I should mention one thing. Similar to like Gojo's hair, mostly Issei's hair is similar to that of Gojo's. But instead of having like purplish like tint of highlights, because mostly like a lightish purplish color when Gojo's hair, I always see it, it's mostly on screen, it's like a lightish purplish. Instead of having something like that, it's kind of a lightish goldenish color. But yeah, this is where, well, and it's still white, but not the point. This is where, well, mostly it kind of looks like this right here, this picture right here. But yeah, of course his eyes are kind of goldenish brown, but not the point. But yeah, also that's a casual outfit that he wears sometimes, but not the point. Well, right now that he's kind of fighting Sukuna, but yeah, he kind of created it with his kind of galaxy abilities, but not the point. Yeah. But we go into mostly Issei and Sukuna right now fighting. This is where Issei gets cut, but this is where he heals instantly. And this is where Issei smiles and of course appears right in front of Sukuna again, sending a powerful kick. But this time Sukuna cuts his leg, but this is where his leg gets healed instantly. But grabbing Sukuna from the face by his right hand, and right now smashing Sukuna down to the ground. This is where, well, Sukuna managed to kind of slam to the ground, but get up in an instant and rocket straight towards Issei. Summoning out, what's it called, the statue, what's it called, so not statue, Maharaga, mostly that one statue looking thing, but yeah, this is where, well, mostly it started attacking Issei in an instant, and this is where, well, Issei dodges half the attacks before sending an axe kick straight to Maharaga, and of course smashing him down to the ground. Issei grins, and this is where Issei says, "Was that all you can do? Huh?" This is where, well, before he can even dodge, well, mostly like question it out, he had to dodge a very powerful attack that was actually aimed for his face in an instant by Sukuna. So Issei right now like turn his head to the side to dodge the attack. Well, Maharaga kind of is on the ground. This is where, well, Sukuna rushes to attack Issei to the side, but this is where Issei managed to dodge the attack or his like left. Mostly he just turned his head left, grabbing Sukuna from the face and then launching him back down straight to Maharaga. This is where Maharaga gets up, but this is where, well, both of them crash. This is where Issei is screaming like a madman and right now looking at how he's easily kicking the shit of Sukuna. This is where Sukuna right now grit his teeth and realize that he is actually dealing with something that's much more annoying than Gojo himself, mostly Satoru. This is where, well, Sukuna says, I need to get rid of him, but his cursed energy is different. Yes, his cursed energy is so different, those eyes are annoying, and the fact that he is similar to that of Gojo, mostly Sukuna, or not Sukuna, Satoru, is annoying. Every attack I send at him, it seems like all the attacks I launch at him, mostly cursed energy slices, they get absorbed instantly, like something absorbs him without me being able to see it. This is so annoying. Gojo, right now, not Gojo, mostly Sukuna grit his teeth. This is where Sukuna looks at Issei. This is where Issei then grins, and this is where he then snaps his finger, and a white ball appears right in front of him. This is where Issei says, white hole. Launch attacks. This is where, well, the white hole then launches multiple slashes straight towards, while mostly Sukuna widens his eyes. Is that a fucking white hole? And then he just launches so many slashes. So many attacks that were actually from Sukuna. Sukuna's own attacks and launching straight towards him, and they were much more faster and stronger. This is where Sukuna had to dodge, but this is where he's getting cut up into millions of pieces. Maharaga, whatever the hell it's called, right now tries to block some of the attacks, but he's easily getting pieced the fuck up. This is where, Issei is grinning and is right now looking at fucking, well, Sukuna with a smile on his face and looking at him saying, so, is this the best you can do, Sukuna? This is where he's grinning like a madman. This is where, well, we go into mostly Sukuna trying to get back up, and this is where he looks at Issei with a murderous look, and this is where Issei is up in the air right now, like laughing at him. This is where, well, Issei has the star literally on top, literally standing on a star and literally flying up there. This is where, well, Issei says, well, is that all you have there, Sukuna? Or have you finally given up in life? Sukuna grit his teeth and says, me? Given up? Fuck you. This is where Issei said, I guess you didn't give up. This is where, well, Issei snaps his fingers, and this is where a blue ball appears. This is where Issei says, great big, well, mostly it's called, what's it called? This is where, well, mostly Issei right now has a blue ball in his hand, and this is where it's like burning his hand a little bit, but not much. It's like a sun a little bit, a small sun. This is where he then tosses it to Sukuna and says, giant blue. This is where the blue ball right now expands into being like almost a close height of like even that of, what's it called? Just, it's like, it's quite big. It's almost the same like power releasing from like a giant blue. And if you don't know what a giant blue is this. It releases the same heat wave and power as like a giant blue. Mostly it's called the blue super giant star. That's literally 864 million miles across. Yeah, it's just that big. But mostly it's just pretty old also, but it's quite stronger than most of the sun that we have. But yeah. This is where, well, before Sukuna can even dodge the attack, this is where it ripped through his stomach so fast because it literally just burned a hole. And this is where, well, before Sukuna can even, like, get away from it, this is where he tries to use Magarara or whatever the hell it's called. And this is where, well, Magarara right now gets burning and then seeing the little he's actually made out of shadow, so of course he's burning instantly. Sukuna winds his eyes, but before turning him around, he tried to fight against Issei. Issei grabbed him from the face, like from the neck, and right now launch him straight towards Magarara, the statue. The statue turns around, and this is where they both collide together. Issei grins with such a very vicious grin on his face, and this is where Issei is laughing. So, of course, well, Sukuna is right now gritting his teeth and right now looking at Issei with such a murderous look. This is where, well, Issei then smiles. Is that all you can do, Sukuna? Is that really all you can do? This is where Sukuna grits his teeth and glares at Issei and says, do you really think that's all I can do? I'll show you something that will be able to annihilate you at once. Oh shit, my charger went down? Oops, wait, fuck my charger. Oh shit. Not the point. Let me go back. Sorry. But we go into mostly Sukuna right now opening something. And this is where, well, he launches a kind of red ball of flame straight towards Issei, which it smashes into Issei, but it didn't really affect him because the star was right now in front of him. This is where Issei says, so is that all you can do? This is where he didn't notice Sukuna. Sukuna was behind him. Sukuna then opened something else, and this is where it's like an ancient technique. He smashes it into Issei right now and then instantly, smashing him down to the ground. And this is where, well, Sukuna's hand was kind of covered into this black and red energy. It was similar to that of Black Flash, but it wasn't. This is where, well, Sukuna says, how you like them fucking apples, you stupid bastard. Issei coughs up some blood and just kind of chuckles and says, was that really all you can do there, Sukuna? This is where, well, Issei was laughing like a madman. But this is where, well, when he got out of the crater, his scales, no, he didn't have scales. He had skin. But right now, his arm is covered up with his galaxy scales. His face is covered up with this kind of scales also, mostly near his eyes, underneath his eyes. His hair actually right now grew out 2 horns, or mostly 1 horn that kind of looks like a dragon. And this is where, well, he then kind of grows 2 pairs of wings behind him. This is where, well, his eyes are glowing brighter than normal. One being black and one being like purely white stars. This is where, well, he's laughing like a madman. This is where, well, he now has this kind of like draconic state of like fighting against Sukuna. He kind of looks like this. Let me show you. So he looks like not too dragony. Oh yeah, I don't know how to say that. But pretty much, I never have watched Fairy Tail. I've seen some glimpse of it, but he kind of looks like this guy when he's kind of in like a draconic state. But yeah, not fully in the draconic state, but he's in it. But yeah, this is where, well, he does have 2 wings that are kind of galaxy instead of just having 1 wing that kind of looks like a galaxy. But yeah, Issei is laughing like a madman, saying, "Is that the best you have?" This is where, well, Issei grins like a madman. This is where Sukuna winds his eyes and says, what the hell are you? Issei right now says, what am I? I don't know. Who cares what I am? All you gotta know is I'm going to be the one to slaughter you and rip you into millions of pieces. This is where Sukuna right now does Domain Expansion again, Malevolent Shrine. But this is where Issei appears right now, punching Sukuna so hard that he launches from the kind of spot from when he was doing Malevolent Shrine to smash through the barrier, mostly his own like Domain Expansion, and just destroys the barrier instantly. This is where mostly Malevolent or whatever the hell it is, the statue. I'm gonna keep calling it a statue, whatever. It kind of looks like a damn statue. The Shinigami statue, whatever, right now tries to attack Issei, and Issei dodges the attack and sending a powerful kick to it. This is where, well, Issei must be in a draconic state form. This is where someone who literally saw this wind their eyes. This is where, well, someone actually appears right now in front of the devils and angels and other things. They're confusing what Issei's in a state. He looks quite powerful and interesting. Now this is where, well, mostly Rias is seeing this and she's saying, my pawn. This is where, well, she said, my precious pawn is in front of me. Even though she cheated on Issei, but yeah. But who cares right now? But this is where, well, Riser wanted to punch a shit out of Rias. But not the point. This is where, well, mostly, someone actually appears and it's none other than Orphis. Now, of course, this is where, well, Vali is there and watching this and he's just shocked to see his rival be able to right now overpower this, the Sukuna character. Yes, after hearing his, like, name being named Gojo Issei, everyone is shocked. This is where, well, mostly, Sukuna is right now getting what, well, right now pieced the fuck up and getting his ass kicked. But right now, this is where, well, what's it called? Someone actually appears who has kind of longish blackish hair, onyx black eyes, and this is where, well, she kind of wears like this kind of dress, like purplish dress. She also is quite the sizable figure. This is where, well, it's none other than Orphis. This is where Orphis felt the energy and came over here. This is where, well, Orphis wasn't the type of person to cheat on Issei because, well, she was kind of in the dimensional gap, but yeah, she didn't really went outside that much, unless she was going to talk to Issei, but yeah. So of course, where, well, she was confused and why she felt this energy. It was similar to that of Great Red and hers, but much more stronger than instant. It was literally outrivaling the dragon gods in an instant. When she teleports, she sees none other than Issei, who is right now having whitish hair, and his hair are right now goldenish, but not the point. This is where, well, he does have his goldenish brown eyes, right now with stars, but not the point, and a very galaxy kind of scales around him. She then widened her eyes, realizing that Issei has now become the third dragon god, being the dragon god of mostly galaxy, universe. But yeah, luckily he's not the dragon god of time, because that would be actually crazy. But this is where, well, she's actually just seeing how Issei's right now pacing the fuck up Sukuna. Now she realized that Sukuna is the same level as Triseka, and realized how powerful Sukuna would have been if she would have had to fight him. This is where, well, we go into mostly time skip of mostly them right now fighting. This is where, well, Sukuna is getting angry. He already summoned out multiple Shinigamis, and also ancient Shinigamis that have never been seen, but not the point. But this is where, well, both Sukuna and Issei are right now in the state of fighting. But yeah. Now, do you remember the time that I talked about the songs that mostly would really kind of make sense for Issei and Sukuna's battle, or mostly Issei in general? I'm going to tell you the two songs, but yeah. So the songs that mostly I thought of, there's two songs, but this one is called Pretend My Pain Away, made by Citizen Soldier, and the other one is called, well, the other one is called Tattoo Citizen Solar, but yeah, the same part here. But yeah, the songs kind of made sense to me when I was hearing the song, and actually made me think more thoughts of mostly the battle between mostly Sukuna and Issei would go, but not the point. But yeah. But of course, this is where, well, mostly both Sukuna and Issei are right now fighting, punching each other, and kind of kicking each other out of the way. Ancient Shinigamis are trying to beat the shit out of Issei, but this is where Issei's kicking the shit out of them, and just wiping the floor with mostly Sukuna's Shinigamis. This is where Sukuna is right now gritting his teeth. He sends a blue fireball straight towards Issei, which Issei catches in an instant, using black hole, and right now sending it back with a white hole, and becoming much more stronger and faster. Bah! It smashes into Sukuna. Sukuna is right now using her regeneration to fight against Issei. But this is where, well, he realizes he's at almost his own limit. This is where he needs to take out Issei now. This is where, well, Sukuna right now rushes at Issei, says, "Die already!" This is where, well, Issei says, "Hell no, I'm not dying anytime soon." This is where, well, Sukuna right now swings his hand to the right, knowing that his hand will be cut off thanks to a star. But this is where, well, he then swings his left hand, down, mostly uppercut straight into Issei, and Issei tries to dodge, but since he's almost out of energy also, that hand managed to rip through his chest, and this is where Sukuna says, "Be cut into a million pieces." This is where literally so many pieces cut him down. This is where everyone screams no, because they thought that Issei died. This is where Issei coughs up blood, and all he can remember is basically the pain, the insomnia, the everything from this world. He can hear Ria's screams and other things to piss him off a lot. That Rias is right now kind of crying out for his name, even though clearly she was happy and satisfied when she did it with fucking Volley and also other guys. This is where, well, it started pissing him off so much, literally so much, that it really just started kind of getting to him so much. Even in his Galaxy Dragon state, he was losing so bad. He lost everything. He won't lose everything. He wants to bring everything back, and if that happens, he needs to take out Sukuna. This is where, well, also I should mention the song, what's it called, Pretend Away by Made by Citizen Soldier. I'm hearing it right now, and it's kind of giving me ideas. But other than that, so yeah, mostly if you hear through that song, but yeah, not the point. But this is where, well, mostly Issei says, "I want up." This is where, well, Issei says, "I refuse to give up." This is where, well, the next song that actually appears is mostly Tattooed by Citizen Soldier, but yeah. But this is where, well, Issei's remembering all the memories of everyone kind of like seeing him as nothing but a useless person, seeing the girls cheat on him, seeing, well, friends betray him, seeing brothers also betray him, seeing, well, his parents give up on his life. And this is where, well, Issei says, "I have so much scars from this world, and yet I couldn't get over them. Even if I was reborn again and again and again, I'll lose everything over and over. I'm sorry, older brother, but even if I became a Galaxy Dragon, I need more power." This is where, well, an explosion of energy appears in front of Issei, and Sukuna says, "What this time?" This is where, well, this time Issei's right side, mostly his, not right side, his left side, actually appears different. His right side is also different. This is where, well, his right side is still the Galaxy Draconic form, but his left side is more like a demonic figure. This is where his hands on his left side is more like a demonic claw, and also his, like, what's it called, leg is demonic. His right leg is also kind of draconic. His right arm is kind of draconic. But behind him, he has wings. He literally has mostly 4 pairs of wings. Mostly those, not 4, mostly, yeah, 4 pairs of wings. Well, 2 pairs of wings were actually demonic, but they were like a bluish white kind of color. It kind of also giving out this kind of like slow but speedy time up aura, while the other one underneath it was actually like a galaxy color of aura. This is where, well, his face changed. He's more draconic in mostly his right side. His left side is mostly more like a demonic look. His eye right now in his like left eye is more kind of demonic, but at the same time it does have a little bit like a slick, but it's more like there's like a time clock watches or something just appearing behind his eye and kind of giving out this aura of like time itself. This where, well, the other side was more galaxy coded. Now of course it had the black and white star literally combined together right now, kind of split in the middle, but yeah, and one side and the other side, yeah, you get the fine. This where, well, mostly Issei is looking at Sukuna and Sukuna is looking at Issei wide in his eyes. What the hell? Issei's hair is still white, but it's giving out this bluish and kind of like kind of galaxy code color, but not the point. This is where, well, mostly Issei looks at Sukuna. Of course, all the cuts are around his body that should have cut him into a million pieces. That kind of looks like after mostly. It kind of looks after mostly like Sukuna, or not Sukuna. Mostly it looks like his body was cut into a million pieces. It kind of looked like Law when he does Shambo Room, or mostly the room just cuts you into a million pieces. But yeah. Or not that piece, mostly when Mihawk kind of cut Bug into a million pieces, but yeah, it kind of looked like that, but this is where his time ability actually waiting to actually reverse his wounds, but yeah. This is where, well, Sukuna just winds his eyes and looks at Issei. Issei looks at mostly Sukuna, and this is where, well, Issei says, I'm not dying this time. I'm taking you out this time. This is where, well, Sukuna says, just give up already! You say, they fuck you! That's where they punch him right in the face right now, so hard, launching him straight into some of the Shinigamis that he had behind. This is where, well, mostly they smash and just exploded into energy. Sukuna right now grit his teeth because he just had to kill Issei again. But no, he's reborn. But this time, he looks more like a demonic figure with draconic energy. This is where, well, right now Orphis wine her eyes. This is where, well, she kind of seen that kind of power before. It kind of remind her of Astrophi, or Astropher, or whatever the hell it's called, the demonic, mostly the demon who uses time magic. This is where, well, some of the demons wind their eyes when they notice that. But this is where his demonic is different. It's more like a devil slayer himself. This is where, well, Orphis actually narrow her eyes because the energy that he's releasing is more like a Spartan. Yes, the ancient kind of Spartan race, mostly the ancient double family race called Spartans, where they were able to kind of turn into somewhat like a real like double figure, becoming like it's called either a sin double trigger or like a double trigger. But right now Issei's in a sin double trigger, but halfly, because the other side is more like his draconic side, but it's like mixed together. This is where, well, his draconic side is right now kind of like controlling space and literally mostly galaxies and other things, while his demonic side, who is literally in the double trigger, is right now in a kind of sin double trigger, but it's right now controlling literally time, making Orphis wind her eyes, realizing that Issei is right now into a very powerful state, surpassing Trisaga Great Red and anyone else, even the Elder Gods. This is where, well, Issei rushes straight to Sukuna, speed up in an instant. Sukuna was actually moving so slower than ever, but this is where Issei was going faster. Issei started sending so many barrages of punches that looked like some of the punches never landed on, what's it called, mostly Sukuna, but they land literally 5 minutes later. But this is where, well, it was on purpose what Issei was doing. If he didn't punch Sukuna, Sukuna would have a little bit of time to react and then think that most of that punch never hit him, thinking that Issei was tired. But no, really, he's getting knocked out literally 5 minutes later, and sometimes like minutes in the past. But yeah, this is where, well, he's confused in what to do with Issei. Issei right now sent a powerful kick. This is where Moraro kind of appears until Issei right now kicks through him in an instant. This is where he says, I'm not dying! This is where, well, he kind of sent a very powerful kick, right now cutting through Morihara. This is where, well, mostly Sukuna wind his eyes and say, no! Just die already! Issei says, me? Die? Fuck that! I'd rather wear all the emotional pain that I ever had in this fucking world, like fucking tattoos. And now I will show you that it really made me much more powerful than ever! This is where, well, Issei is right now thinking of someone that actually mostly makes him happy most of the time, and that is the girl that he met in his new kind of like world. A girl with bluish hair and icy kind of like color and other stuff. Her name is Estef, and this is where Issei is so happy with her most of the time. This is where Issei said, I won't give up. I will go back with her. Have children. This is where he punches the shit out of Sukuna in an instant, launching him straight into multiple walls. This is where Issei is right now pissed off. He's not giving up. He's never giving up. He's not going to be going back into such a depressed state. He will make it back out alive and revive everyone, those that he actually kind of lost. But no, he will not lose. He would win. He's going to make his own destiny, his own family, the family that he always wanted to have. He's not going to let some bastard try to take it away from him. That's just because no, hell no, and never. But this is where I'm going to have to end it off here because I gotta go now. But other than that, bye, see you, yeah.